them ask me, Creo, why do you come to Wrestleforce? Why do you plague them? No, I don't come to plague them, but to save them. You see, them think that death happens after life. Them is mistaken. Life happens after death. Creo.
Welcome to Midnight Mayhem, an interesting sight to be seen. I believe this is the first time we've ever had a voodoo priest on Midnight Mayhem. I'm once again joined by Intern Keith. Intern Keith, what do you think about Dr. Creo coming out right now?
This is straight nightmare fuel right here. This is gonna keep me up at night. He reminds me a lot of the Live and Let Die voodoo priest from that 007 movie.
Thank you, Intern Keith, always with a very keen reference. And here is his opponent. You had a brief glimpse of him, Billy Brash, one of the members of the Fortunate Sons, a very well-mannered Southern boy. Everybody loves him, and he's gonna have to take on somebody that has a little psychological problem going on here. This is Dr. Creo. He's a voodoo priest. Very interesting character. You were saying some other things about him?
Oh yeah, he's straight. I haven't been this scared of a person since Mumbo Jumbo turned me into a pumpkin in Banjo-Kazooie. It's just, like I said, straight terrifying, and this good old boy is gonna have to put up a lot of fight to win this match.
You know what, Intern Keith? This is only week 2 for you. I'm thinking about throwing you a little bit of money under the table, of course, because us at Midnight Mayhem, we don't have to pay taxes on that. But I think you're starting to be a little bit better than Brock Knox already.
Oh, I'm psyched. He was Brock Knox was quite the character, and
a very bad influence on you. I think he taught you a lot of things, stealing and all sorts of things you don't want to do on Midnight Mayhem. Speaking of stealing and everything, it looks like Dr. Creo, he may be the kind of guy that might try to steal your soul.
Oh, absolutely. He was he's candles, witchcraft, and animal sacrifices. Right?
I honest to God, I watched that. We watched that pre-tape with him, that promo from him, and I was literally terrified watching that. He kind of freaks me out. There's something a little bit different about him, a little bit off. Look at him already, just not playing around in the ring, going straight for Billy Brash right there, and he is attacking Billy Brash with the veracity of an alligator, some sort of bayou animal right now.
Back in Louisiana, yeah, nothing's more furious than an angry alligator, and that's exactly what you see in the ring right now.
Look at that, just throwing him off with some strength. He gets thrown out of the ring, and he comes back into the ring. Billy Brash still thinking he's outside. Billy Brash going off. That is instilling some terror in the heart of Billy Brash right now, and it looks like Billy Brash is not very sure on how to injure this opponent. He doesn't know what to do. He's going off the ropes right here, and a huge boot by Dr. Creo.
Absolutely, he's not in his element anymore. This is something he's never dealt with. I don't even know where to begin to give him some pointers.
Billy Brash, one of the Wrestleforce tag teams here, the Fortunate Sons. He is not very fortunate right now drawing the debut match of Dr. Creo. What do you think about that?
He is very unfortunate to be in a sleeper hold right now, I can say that much.
And you know, but he could be lucky though. If he perishes in the ring tonight, one of the tenets of voodoo are zombies, right?
Oh, absolutely.
He could bring them back to life.
That's right. Night of the Living Dead could happen right here on Midnight Mayhem.
Folks, you were watching Dr. Creo just sporadically, or not systematically, excuse me, tear Billy Brash limb from limb right now. Just walking around, stomping each body part, and Billy Brash trying to fight back, but it doesn't look like he has any kind of offense on him right yet.
Absolutely. He just, like I said, he just can't get his bearings with him. This is a completely different kind of enemy for him. Hit after hit.
And just choking him right now. It doesn't look like Dr. Creo knows the rules of professional wrestling. It looks like he's just going. He's a wild man in the ring, a loose cannon, if you will, dropping the knee on the back of Billy Brash. Billy Brash in pain. And look at it, just dropping it again. He has no remorse.
Yeah, he's just tearing him apart, just going at him, just beating him down. It's craziness.
Uh-oh, here we go. Look at Billy Brash. Billy Brash with that double arm DDT right there and trying to get the great Midnight Mayhem Wrestleforce fans behind him. Dr. Creo dazed and confused right now, and it looks like Billy Brash trying to build some momentum. And he might get it, folks. He might. Oh, big back elbow to Creo. Creo down again with a forearm shiver to the face. And it looks like Creo getting caught. And oh, wow, look at that maneuver just hitting the chin of Dr. Creo. And Creo is on Dream Street.
He is. He's definitely seeing some witchcraft and wizardry in those dreams.
Block it. Wait a minute. Don't count Creo out yet. Blocking it. Brash trying to go for a kick. And look at him. Fake down, shoot right. And a nice little bulldog right there. And it looks like Brash could be winning this.
The tides have turned. And I couldn't tell you what's going through the mind of him right now. He's finally got his hold on him. He's kind of got a pattern down. He's built up some momentum.
And look at that! Look at that maneuver. Creo putting him to sleep right there, too. Oh my God! Billy Brash still in this.
Don't count him out just yet. Oh, this is quite the match right now.
It looks like Creo's calling for something, calling him to rise from his grave. And it looks like Creo is going to grab the face. He's trying to smother Billy Brash. Billy Brash reversing it, trying to get his maneuver in right there. And Creo back to the smothering maneuver. Look at that. Billy Brash is in. What's going on? Oh my God!
Some dark forces are definitely at work here.
And that's it. The debut match of Dr. Creo is over, and Creo, the most evil man right now. Look at the eyes of Creo. I don't know what to say about him that hasn't been said already in this matchup, but Creo has made an impact on Midnight Mayhem that we're gonna be seeing for months to come, folks. We'll be right back. We have got a match with Brady Pierce, and that's coming up next. Welcome back to Midnight Mayhem. Brady Pierce on the right side of your screen, the left side of your screen. Hammer's about 6'8", and he may be the first real opponent for Brady Pierce. Brady Pierce, 2 weeks ago on Midnight Mayhem meets Wrestleforce, took on Kim Chi. Destroyed Kim Chi in about a minute, and it looks like Hammer already getting that offense in and hammering blows to the back of Brady Pierce. Brady Pierce, the man who we saw a couple weeks ago, used the torture rack as his finishing maneuver. That was one of the most devastating maneuvers I have ever seen.
I don't even think Kim Chi is back from that, to be honest. He's still, half the man he used to be.
Kim Chi, we saw him 2 weeks ago, a man from the deepest dark of Africa. He didn't know that, it didn't look like he knew a lot about professional wrestling, but you know who does? Hammer. Hammer is getting outside of the ring even though he's looking a little crazy right now. Hammer has got an injured back. Brady Pierce, it looks like he might be coming out. Now he's grabbing Pierce. And it looked like Hammer just hung him out to dry. Folks, look at this. Hammer, a smart move by Hammer. Hammer matching up a little bit better than Kim Chi did 2 weeks ago when it comes to size and strength. In fact, I think Hammer has a couple inches on Pierce.
That's right, and this match has already gone about twice as long as that Kim Chi match did.
It didn't seem to me that Brady Pierce would have to have a match over 40 seconds, and we saw that last 2 weeks ago, and hammering down a huge clothesline to the mouth of Pierce.
Like John Henry, he is just laying the hammer down on...
Yeah, thanks Intern Keith. Intern Keith not adding much to the equation right now, and it looks like these two men are titans in the ring. Two huge, colossal men fighting each other, and a beautiful suplex by Hammer. Look at the facial expression on Hammer. Hammer is a man that you don't want to be seeing on a dark alleyway. It looks like Hammer could destroy somebody.
Oh, absolutely. That is one angry man. That he has just got so much built up anger and rage, and he is...
Stop. Let that mother hammer time. That's all I had to say. Folks, this is a great matchup on Midnight Mayhem. Earlier, we saw Dr. Creo fight. Later on, we're gonna have the beautiful rematch between The Flock, Lodi and Sick Boy. That's right, the original WCW superstars, and they're taking on House of Style, accompanied by Playboy Bob Keller. Bob Keller is gonna be talking to us here in a little bit. It looks like The Flock is trying. Look at it, that moving out of the way. Pierce. This may be Pierce's chance. A big clothesline from Pierce. Pierce getting some momentum behind him. A big forearm right there. What I was saying though is Keller wants to talk about it and address the situation, how they beat The Flock 2 weeks ago. We're gonna find out if The Flock can take out the House of Style, these two young bloods here in the Midnight Mayhem universe.
I am definitely excited for it.
Nice sidewalk slam from Pierce. Pierce covering. Hammer still in it. Hammer. Look at that. And Pierce is saying, shall I do the torture rack right now? Shall I put him in a maneuver that could possibly kill a man, much less maim a man? Oh, it looks like Hammer getting out of it right there. Hammer calling for it. A huge Arn Anderson-like spine buster to Pierce. Covering. And no, Hammer, you gotta hammer him down a little bit more. Brady Pierce is not the kind of man that takes a little bit of pain. He takes a lot of pain.
That's right. Brady Pierce, just a brick wall of man right there.
A mountain of a man, a brick wall of a man. These are great descriptors that we're using here for this man. Throwing Pierce off the ropes, and it looks like Pierce ducking that big clothesline. Big power slam by Pierce, and Pierce, you need to capitalize right now and go for that pin attempt, but no. It looks like he's gonna go for the torture rack.
I think you're right. Here comes the move. Oh, right here.
Oh my God, how big is that man? And he's got him on his shoulders right now, and that man is tapping out, folks. That is the end of the matchup. Pierce, a wonderful, pristine record. He is 2-0 on Midnight Mayhem. Coming up next, we have got The Flock, Lodi and Sick Boy against House of Style with Playboy Bob Keller. You don't want to miss this. Keith, I know you want to go watch. Playboy Bob Keller leading. The House of Style outside the ring, BJ and Michael, two of the prettiest men. Not quite up to picture perfect Xavier Rush yet, but BJ Hancock and Michael Freely. Michael Freely, that man right there, Hancock. Look at that, he's fixing his hair, and it looks like Freely is too. These two men are more concerned about their looks than they are about professional wrestling.
Yeah, these two stylish devils are their heads aren't in the game. Let's just put it that way.
And you've got a man who's not very pretty, Bob Keller. I guess he's the one that's going to be trying to keep everybody aligned, and it looks like Bob Keller wants to say something here in a few seconds. Look at Freely. Look at Hancock. I am confused. If I call this wrong, I'm sorry, because there is just a lot of chaos I can feel. And Keller looks like he's about to announce something. Let's listen.
The last time on Wrestleforce TV, you see the House of Style destroy the Flock. And I was told that the Flock wanted one more opportunity. True. And we are opportunists. We are going to give them that chance. So if somebody can scrape them out of the boiler room, if somebody can even find them, because I know they're hiding, bring them on out here to the ring and let the House of Style show them how to do it just one more time.
Well, intern Keith, you heard it right there. Bob Keller claims that they are going to beat the Flock one more time. The Flock coming out, Lodi, with that sign saying, "We're back, baby." Lodi for president. And Sick Boy, the man right to his left.
I would vote for both of them.
Would you? I believe if you didn't vote for both of them, Vice President Sick Boy would kick your butt, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
And hashtag Flock equals ratings. Of course, if you're watching this right now, I believe this deserves a hashtag Flock on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, right?
The Twitter spheres are engaging with the Flock right now, I bet.
Well, and of course, and if you don't put the hashtag in front of it, Lodi's gonna come in and destroy you, I think. Lodi for president, one more time. But he's the man of a million signs. What does this one say? This is my favorite part of the... Mom, I'm still broke. Send money ASAP. A couple weeks ago, he said, "Mom, I'm broke. Send money now. You need some change." Lodi's still broke. This man, after losing to House of Style, has no money in his pocket. He needs money. Mom, send him money.
That's right. I think we can all relate to this, but something that's going to be broken soon, I bet, is the House of Style.
The House of Style's winning streak, actually. I don't believe that the House of Style are going to go 2-0 against the Flock, these veterans of professional wrestling, these veterans of WCW, one of the greatest wrestling promotions of all time, besides Midnight Mayhem meets Wrestleforce, of course. Flock Off World Tour 2013. Folks, there is all sorts of signs coming on tonight. This is Bedlam here at Midnight Mayhem Arena.
I just can't get enough of these signs. How many signs did he come out with?
He came out with one, but I think that thing was asexual, and it multiplied many, many times.
That's right. Mitosis happening right here on Wrestleforce.
Oh my God! And it looks like Freely and Hancock are getting talked up right there, and it looks like Keller's getting in the ring. Keller is putting his fingers on Lodi, which is not very smart. Keller is not a trained professional wrestler, and Sick Boy just throwing them all together in the corner, and it looks like Freely and Hancock are feeling it right now as he splashes onto the back of Hancock and Freely, and it looks like what is happening here? And then Keller is falling down. Oh my! Oh my! This is interesting. I don't know. This is the first thing I've ever seen on Midnight Mayhem. I am completely at a loss for words.
This is quality television at its finest.
And Lodi doesn't even know what just happened. Oh my! This is amazing, folks. Midnight Mayhem just went TV 14 because House of Style are... I don't know what to say.
Parents, cover your kids' eyes. We're about to get this match underway. Nothing
to see here. Sick Boy and Freely starting this match off. Sick Boy with a nice drop toe hold and going to a front chin lock right there. And it looks like he's, this could be a great maneuver right there, almost like a guillotine. If you watch MMA, he could choke him out right there, but he's going straight for the wrist lock right here. Wrenching that arm, putting all that pressure onto it into a hammer lock, going for the roll-up right there. Sick Boy trying to get this matchup, a very short matchup. He wants it to end quickly so, they could go home and count their money.
That's right. Hopefully their mothers will send them money, and ASAP, as the sign says.
Lodi showing he's more like low-key right now, the god of mischief, kind of getting into the mind of Freely, so Freely doesn't have all of his chips on the board right now. Freely, Sick Boy, once again, circling each other. Look at that, a single leg right there, going shooting, collegiate wrestling style. And going, oh my God, what is going on here? This is amazing. Some very neat chain wrestling right now. Going for the wrist lock. Look at that arm drag right there. And he's going to that wrist lock right there, a overhand top wrist lock. And folks, Sick Boy's putting on a clinic right now.
Absolutely. Sick Boy's got some ferocity in his, I bet he's still mad from 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, that's right.
That's right, and
thanks, Intern Keith. He's mad. Yes, he's mad. We get it. And folks, they are tying up right now Freely with a few errant blows to the midsection of Sick Boy, going to the chin of Sick Boy. Now is the time to tag in Hancock. Hancock in the ring. Hancock stomping away, trying to keep the fresh man in. These tag team matchups can be very fast-paced.
That's right. A lot of energy coming right out of the bat. I bet Sick Boy's getting a little winded from all this, the chain wrestling going on. It's just...
Did I just see a Swiss uppercut from Hancock right there? A beautiful maneuver. And here he gets tagging in Freely, and Freely once again coming in. Freely got a little bit of a breather. Tagging in Hancock. Hancock now more concerned about showing off his physique and his beauty, and he's letting Sick Boy kind of get back into this matchup.
That's right. I bet he's just glad that he's not hitting him in the face. Sick Boy's not hitting him in the face. I think he's just ecstatic about that right now.
And you've got Playboy Bob Keller just kind of calling it, kind of telling him what's going on. He's kind of their Splinter to their Ninja Turtles. He's their mentor, their watchful eye. But I don't trust that man as far as I can throw him. And he's kind of he's a porky boy. I can't throw him that far.
That's right. And you mentioned Ninja Turtles before. I think Sick Boy is going to be their Shredder. At least I hope that all plays out here in the future in this match.
God, you are such a nerd, but I love it, Keith. Look at that big boot from Sick Boy going to the face of Freely, and Freely getting thrown to the ground right there. Some kind of sort of belly-to-belly maneuver right there. And it looks like this could be the moment that Lodi needs to get tagged into this matchup. Oh, Lodi getting tagged in. Hancock getting tagged in. Lodi with a big clothesline on Freely. Hancock, big back elbow to Hancock. And looks like he is cleaning up the house right now, getting some momentum behind him. And the fresh man gets a Dusty Rhodes-like elbow to the face of Hancock, and he's going for the pin. Not quite yet. What are you doing, Intern Keith?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Lodi's like casting a spell on him.
It's madness here on Midnight Mayhem. And it looks like Freely taking a very cheap shot to the back of the head of Lodi, and Hancock going to work on this opening right now. Hancock just stomping at the sternum of Lodi.
That's right. Oh, Lodi had such momentum. Oh, what's this? What is this?
And now Keller is using the distraction posed by Sick Boy and Hancock to get in a cheap shot.
Several cheap shots. And the ref needs to pay attention right now.
Well, if the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen, Keith. Intern Keith, you need to learn the ways, young Padawan, of professional wrestling. We're watching this, and stuff like that happens all the time because we need to get better refs. Look at that fisherman suplex, and Freely is just bragging, pointing over to Sick Boy, showing what he's got going on, and he's going for the pin attempt, but Lodi is not the man that you think he is. Lodi is a better man than that. Staying in this matchup, Lodi going off the ropes, and it looks like he got, two big fists to the stomach from both Hancock and Freely.
You just hate to see that. That's gotta hurt. Oh, that'll wear you out. That'll wind you quick.
That will winch you. That'll knock the air right out of you, Keith.
That's right.
And it looks like Lodi still had got some fight left in him, fighting back to his feet. Hancock taking it in the gut and a big knee to the face of Lodi.
Wow, it's just, just pounding away at Lodi's head and just...
Hook in the leg. Going for the pin, not yet. Hancock still having to work on Lodi a little bit more. Lodi getting thrown outside the ring. And this is a great, I guarantee you that Keller told him, barked that order at him to say, throw him outside the ring. I want to get a little bit more into it right now. And the referee, distracted by this skirmish going on inside the ring, and this skirmish going on outside the ring, ref didn't even see.
That's right. And as you said, I guess it didn't happen. And you just hate to see it.
Yeah, well, you hate to see it happen, but it didn't happen in the eyes of the ref.
Absolutely.
And Lodi trying to climb back in the ring with any strength that he's got left, folks. He could get counted out, and we could be seeing a 2-0 House of Style Hancock. A little bit angry that he was able to get back in the ring and once again stomping the sternum of Lodi.
That's right. He's got, I can't imagine how Lodi feels right now. Just been worn out, just hacked away all this whole match. It's just lumberjack.
Beautiful senton from Freely, and Freely making a big splash, no pun intended, going for the cover. Lodi's still in it. Lodi is a man made out of steel right now.
That's right. And he just keeps going and going and going. He's the little engine that could.
I just said the man made out of steel. I fed you a comic book line, and you didn't take it, intern Keith.
I'm ashamed of myself right now.
You could have gone with Metallo, you could have gone with Steel, you could have gone with Superman for all I care. Freely is calling for the top rope, going up top, maybe some sort of flying swanton maneuver, another senton maneuver. Look at that beautiful, but Lodi still with the wherewithal to get out of the way.
The Steel Man right here just going, he's hoping that he doesn't tag him in. He is on the ground. He can't get up.
He can't get up. Both of these men out on the ground. Look, it looks like Keller's trying to tell him to go back to the other corner, trying to get him to go to the corner, the furthest away from his tag team be. Tagging in his partner, Sick Boy. Sick Boy going against Freely. Freely taking an atomic drop. Hancock taking an atomic drop. A big right hand from Sick Boy to the faces of both of the House of Style. House of Style raking the eyes. A spinning neck drop right there.
These two just shadows in this Colossus. This mountain man right here. This House of Style just... They shouldn't stand a chance, but they're keeping in it.
And this is the reason why Lodi is outside the ring trying to recover, and it looks like Sick Boy's taking the advantage right now. Sick Boy hooking in the cure right now. That's his finishing maneuver, a huge maneuver right there. And he is going for the pin, folks. This is it. What are you doing, Bob Keller? Bob Keller distracting the ref once again. And folks, we could have just had a win for the flock.
This is an outrage. What's going on? Has he got something in his eye?
Here we go. Thanks, ref. Sick Boy is telling him, ref, the fight is in the ring, my friend. He's got Keller. Keller is looking a little bit scared right now.
He's shaking. He's shaking in his boots.
Quivering, if you will. Hancock going for the big clothesline, and both of the flock hitting him. And that's it, folks. Looks like both Keller and Freely are knocked out outside the ring. A huge DDT from Lodi. Lodi, 1, 2, 3. Folks, there's your winner.
That's
the flock.
Match.
The flock wins. Wait a minute. I don't even know. Was Lodi the legal man? We're gonna question it right now. But thank God they won.